Hello, welcome back to another video. It is bank holiday weekend. I haven't been doing anything horsey Friday and Saturday, so I'm only just picking up my phone now. It's now Sunday. It's Sunday afternoon, actually. This one has been in. I will address in a minute why I have so much bedding in my stable. But first, she is just having a little bit of haylage to make sure that she's not got an empty belly, because we're going to go for a ride. She comes in during the day as much as I possibly can just to rest, because she's getting quite fat, which means obviously she's not had a lot of food. I've gone off and had lunch with my family, so I'm just going to give her a little bit now just to make sure she's not empty. We are going to go for a ride, and this is a test ride. I was lunging the other day and 2 liveries went out for a ride. She got all excited. I managed to calm her down. And then the one that was left in, there's like friends of the buddy that one went out, started banging the wall and going mental, which then made her shoot off and be stupid, which she's never done before, but she was already quite wired. And in doing so, she scooted her bum underneath, bolted forward, buck, fart, buck, all that malarkey, and landed funny and was like, oh, my leg. Won't lie, I just sat on the floor and cried because I was like, oh my God, this horse is going to be the death of me. So in we came. I got her all sorted off, washed out, and I was like, right, let's just do the stretches that Olivia has taught us, like my physio, doing all these stretches. And as I was doing these stretches, there was like a small click and a big release. And I was like, what the hell? So I walked her out, turned her out, and she was walking absolutely fine again. And I was like, humour me here, I'm going to trot you up. So I trot her up the driveway, fine. Absolutely fine. She was never like lame on it. She just wasn't like stretching forward, and I trotted the driveway and she was absolutely fine. And I was just like, the stress. Anyway, so that was Thursday. She had Friday and Saturday off. I've been putting the massage pad up on her bum, which I'm going to do in a minute. And of course, when she's coming in, she does have her magnets on. So I'm going to go for a little test ride and basically just see how she feels. And yeah. Hopefully soon I can actually crack on when I say that I'm going to crack on. It's just absolute nightmare. But no, this morning I just got some jobs and I've poo picked and I have replenished her water station. So I emptied all the ones that I had out there. I've cleaned them all out. I've emptied the trough. And then I've bought some new flavours. So I've got cinnamon, which is good for horses that are on like weight loss journeys and all this. And then I bought celery seed, and this is meant to be like a really good natural like internal wormer, good for anti-inflammatory and joints. So I've gone for that one. And then she's still got her turmeric as well, because she just loves the turmeric. And again, that's also a natural anti-inflammatory and things, but she just really, really likes the turmeric. And then she's got her trough with the fresh water in it still. Obviously, always got to offer fresh, normal water. And then I just popped the Bio-Genie back in that to keep it really, really clean. So, yeah, had a productive morning. Now I need to ride and see how we are feeling. So, I'm going to give her a brush and a groom while she eats this. Get all our bits and bobs. And, yeah, report back in a second when we're on board. Right, well, I think we can safely say she's fine. Currently just pulling, which is obviously very well mannered. Yeah, I couldn't film any of the trotting because it actually took me 3 attempts to find a trot that she wouldn't trot like a hackney, where I could actually feel whether or not she was stepping through. Because of course she was never like lame, she was just taking short steps behind, which obviously makes her look lame, but she was not head bobbing. So I was like, I'm not convinced it's going to feel, I've been told I've got quite good feel, and when she trots like all stupid and tucked up and excited, she goes very, very hackney, which means the back end doesn't feel like it should anyway. So it took me 3 attempts to trot to settle her enough for her to actually take a couple of strides, like normal strides, where I could feel her back end working properly. And yeah, 99.9% sure that she's absolutely fine. I'm very excited. This is us walking home now. I managed to film some of my walk, but that's what you're getting. I did invest in a very nice action camera, but it's currently away being fixed. So yeah, sorry about the lack of riding footage. It's just what it is at the minute. Anyway, I'm going to walk this one home. We're about 10 minutes back. Well, 10 minutes from being back. And I'm still going to be very over precautious with her. So I'll put the massage pad back on her hindquarters. Just going to hose off her legs anyway. So I'll just like soak her feet and things, because the ground is still quite hard. So I just tend to spray, trees. I tend to just sort of like cool her legs down when I get back from any ride, just because I'm very over precautious with her now that she's a bit older, and because she's so exuberant still. So yeah, I'm gonna put my phone down because I need those hands. Good morning. I am just chucking the horses some food this morning. It's now actually Tuesday. I didn't vlog yesterday, basically because it was Bank Holiday Monday. I'm bringing her in, so she's like, where's my food? But yes, it was Bank Holiday Monday yesterday, and to be honest, we've had some really nice like family time, but Brad and I have also just been getting a lot of odds and sods jobs done. So I came down and fed in the morning, and then I came down and rode in the afternoon. But I honestly did the exact same thing that all the horses are running around. The exact same thing that I did on Sunday. And I only had my phone again, like I do now. And I didn't have a lot of time. So to be honest, I just grabbed my phone, grabbed my horse even, and went for a quick ride. I'm coming, doves. And yeah, that is effectively what I did. So I didn't vlog it, which is really, really rubbish of me, but I haven't got a film crew, so it never looks as good. Anyway, this one is going to come in this morning because it's chilly this morning, but it's meant to be really, really lovely and warm this afternoon. Like not hot, but lovely and warm. So I have decided she's having today off because I'm basically being girly this afternoon and getting my eyebrows shaped and like tinted and everything, which I've wanted to do for a long time, but I'm getting better at putting myself first. Or, well, you'll always be first, but you know what I mean. So, she's having today off. Hang on, BRB. Let me put her collar on. Okay, I'm back. I've also left her rugs up there because I'm going to need them later. But yes, she's having today off. But it's really, really lovely this afternoon. So I'm going to bring her in this morning and then come down at my 1 o'clock time and I'll turn her out because it's going to be like 17 degrees until about 7 o'clock. So I will put her back out, finish work, go get my eyebrows done, do all that sort of stuff, and then I'll come up later and put her rugs on, which will be nice for her. So she's just coming in, and I realised I didn't explain why my stable has bedding all the way up the door. So, most of you might know by now, I work for Green Mile Bedding, and basically we're just sort of like playing around with new different things, and when we do play around with new different things, I'm the only one that has a horse to test it. And I have to take all my bedding out, test it out. And then, of course, I've got nowhere to store all my bedding. So it has to come back into my stable, which means I've got a ridiculous amount of bedding. But it's fine because it will last. It lasts a long time. And come winter, I do actually love this whole having it. Like, I probably wouldn't bank it all the way. It's like banked in the doorway. I probably wouldn't bank it that much because it does make my stable a bit narrower. But I'm tempted to. I like the idea of the bedding being all the way down to the front. She's really enjoying it. Like, I can see where she's laying down, and she's almost sort of laying down in the middle. She's an older girl, so it's just nice for her. But yeah, the ironic thing is you really don't go through greenwell bedding like you do anything else, so it lasts a lot longer, which means I've got a feeling we're going to have a pretty big bed for a while. But you're having your breakfast. I'm going to get her a little bit of hay. But then the idea is, yeah, she'll come in and rest her belly. So yes, this is just a very nattery vlog, isn't it? I just need to go up and put Jim's fly spray on and yeah, get on back for work. So I'll probably see you guys at lunchtime. But yeah, we're gonna have a lovely day. It's been cold all weekend. They've been in rugs all weekend and it's finally glorious. Pop that in my hay feeder. So yes, I'd like her to go out basically and have some sun on her back and enjoy the heat. So I'll turn you around. That's the plan, isn't it, Dubs? Hey? You're enjoying that? And then you got your hay and your lovely big bed. So we'll see you a bit later. Hello! We are going to ignore the very drastic, brand new, as of 20 minutes ago, fresh eyebrows. But obviously the tint will fade. It's just that I'm walking straight out of the salon. But my eyebrows are really, really gappy. Like, since like the chemo and stuff like that, my hair's always been a bit strange and a bit patchy. So I've gone for a tint. I used to have them tattooed, but it's just spenny to keep doing them on the tattoo. So anyway, so I am back now to feed her. I turned her back out again at lunchtime because we had such beautiful weather. I wanted her out in the sunshine. But I'm back now to feed and put rugs on. It is just gone 6:30, so perfect timing. She's not made that much of a mess in the stable, so I'm going to leave that for now because, rather excitingly, I've actually got a date in the diary for us to go out. So I am going to my friend Jade's and we are going to go for a pub ride. But I obviously emptied all my trailer out and everything, and I just need to make sure I have like plenty of stuff. So I wanted to put on the whiteboard what I actually need to pack for these sort of things, because this is where I'm worried that now that it's empty I'm gonna like forget. So while it's fresh in my head, I'm gonna use my whiteboard and just write down roughly what I definitely know I'm gonna want to take with me. And then it means I've got time to actually buy anything that I might need. Okay, so I could get used to that system. I have had that whiteboard in here for so long and I just don't use it. But that's a really, really good little system. I like that. So let me show you. So we're going to ignore the bad handwriting. But one thing I suddenly thought of was I'm going to need my high vis, which will work as money. You can see me here. Look, I've done this whole vlog on my phone because I've just been really, really rubbish. But yeah, the magnets I'm going to travel are in. The bag, I was like, oh, I need a bag for money for the pub. But no, I can use my high vis because it's got the pockets. Wash off stuff, fly spray because it's going to be really good weather. Take her hydration mash, hay and extra hay. Water buckets, massage pad, boots and bridle and saddle. So that actually is that's good. That's been playing on my mind. So get the keys again. I like that I can like brain dump onto the whiteboard while it's in all my head, but more just that I'm excited I have something in the diary. It's been a while. We last went to a show in February, and then I don't know when I last took her out actually, which is pretty bad, but one of the reasons why I desperately want to do it before our county show, because otherwise I'm going to get to that county show and she's going to be absolutely full of herself. But now we need to make a hay bag and go and feed her. Now, she is on a little bit of a diet because it doesn't take much for our Dublin to put on some weight. And of course we've had like the rain and the heat, so the grass has obviously been coming through. She's also got the hedge, but because everyone else gets fed at night, she gets a little bit stressed if she doesn't get anything. So I just give her like a quarter of a section of haylage, and I just spread it out, and I just spread it all the way around the field as far as I can. So she's still walking. Hello. She is currently not looking too bad. Hello. Come and show everybody your belly. Have you got a bit of a belly? Hi, you want your dinner? Take your mask off. Oh, the flies are still here though. Hello. We got a bit of a belly? It's not the worst. We've definitely seen you worse. We've definitely been worse. It's just, it is there, look. There it is, bit of a belly. But no, like, I'm really pleased. I mean, guys, this horse is 25, so, you know, I've seen them looking worse. Anyway, should I stop tormenting you? Put some fly spray on you though. Look at those horrible midgies. So I just checked her water. She isn't drinking the cinnamon one very much, but she is drinking the celery seed and turmeric, and she's drinking a lot of her fresh water. So she's obviously drinking, but yeah, the cinnamon one doesn't seem to be popular. I don't know if it's because it's quite like powder. I did stir it this morning. It's quite like thick on the top, so I don't know whether or not that's why. I might try and reduce some of the powder in there, or like half empty it and maybe fill it back up with plain water. We'll see. She's happy. Good night, Bab. She's got Jim there. She can talk to Jim on that fence, and then she's got Jelly here, and at night time they all sort of congregate and sleep there together. It's very cute. But yeah, and then she's got the girls. There's horses that side as well, so she's got this field, this one, and then this field here, the blue thing is, and then there's girls that side. So you are quite lucky in the middle, aren't you? You got friends. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm gonna not be lazy and take this poo out, so I don't have to do it tomorrow lunchtime when I bring in. Tomorrow me will basically think currently. I mean, I'm currently loving my bed like this. I don't know how much I'm gonna love it in the winter when I have to muck it out, but at the minute, when the ground is as hard as it is quite nice to know that she's coming in and she's completely standing on soft cushioning. But yeah, I'm gonna love it now while I'm only like taking the wee out every 2 or 3 days. But I think in the winter, when it's a full-time thing, I will remind myself of this clip of me here saying this. But anyway, it is weird. Oh, the light. Ooh, can you see me? Yeah, it's weird knowing I'm going out and I don't need to pack a lot because I don't need to take a lot. it's just very strange. I don't know why, and that's why I wanted to write it on the whiteboard, because to me I feel like I'm forgetting like a load of stuff, but I don't really think I am. So yeah, I'll it's only a pub ride, but knowing me, I'll probably clean my tack, and I'll obviously make sure I'm taking all of her massage pad. But as far as this very poor vlog goes, the whole thing has been done on my phone for a start, which I'm pretty sure has got a dirty lens. There's just not a lot going on, but that's just life. That is just life. I've only managed to ride twice over the weekend, which is a shame, but again, it's just life. But I don't think she's gonna mind. She's obviously a lot older now, so it's not that much of a problem. But yes, I am excited because the next vlog I bring you will be something different, which is just a relief, because even I'm getting a little bit bored hanging around at home all the time. So I guess I shall say thank you for watching, and do make sure you come back next week. I do need to get Dublin hogged and all trimmed up, which I will do probably before I go on the pub ride, just so that she's a little bit smarter for going out in public. I don't like her looking scruffy. And yeah, I'll be going on a lovely pub ride, so rides I've not done before, somewhere we've never been. You will have seen Jade if you've seen any of my what was it, where did you go, Somerford, we went to Somerford together, and she's been in a couple of show vlogs, so yeah, you'll know Jade. I don't know what horse she'll be on, so that's exciting. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, going to the pub for an orange juice and lemonade, because obviously I've got to drive home. But just the idea of sitting outside in the sun with the horses. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to get off home for my own dinner, and I'll catch you guys next week.